My name is Jared Weinberg. I am the Senior VP of Engineering for CoapTech. CoapTech is a startup that came out of University of Maryland. It was envisioned by Dr. Tropello in a way to sidestep some expensive procedures and expensive doctors and be able to give patients a feeding tube very quickly. So what this allows is a critical care doctor to be able to place the feeding tube using ultrasound. So the quickness is the critical care doctors can do it. It's been done in 8 minutes, and they don't have to move the patient. They don't have to get a room ready for them. You don't have to use any sort of advanced imaging. You don't have to use an endoscope. You don't have to use radiation. This procedure isn't emergent, so often it will kind of get bumped for emergencies, which makes sense, except there's a patient that's sitting in an ICU bed, which is not a cheap thing for the hospital either. So we've had this procedure done on Saturdays and Sundays, whereas that would have taken a couple days to get to him as well. We're gonna move over here real quick. This is the photo of the very first procedure done in a patient. It was done out of a clinical study out of Canada. And the doctor's name is Dr. Cool. We think very highly of him because he's very cool. And because of that, it then spread to the United States and getting 510(k) approval. And we've been able to put it in about 1,000 patients unofficially is where we're at right now. The reduce of stay is dramatic. And we have some really fun things that were coming in line with the pediatric market where the reduce of radiation. This one's the pediatric, so this is adult. Over here we have, I think this is the second patient out of CHOP. This is currently in a clinical study, and now pediatric patients are getting the feeding tube. What we do here is mostly design, and then very recently we brought in the manufacturing using LaunchPort's manufacturing site, and this catheter and the technology was advanced using LaunchPort, and now this catheter is being used in patients to help the reduction of stay and getting the patients back to their families quicker.